Virgo, are you ready for some Halloween in advance? I felt like playing a little bit with the creepy vampire cards. So unless you have a scare of vampires, and yeah, they are pretty freaky, yeah. So unless you have a scares of that, there are still more Virgo videos. You can also check your other placement in your chart to see if there could be something. So this will be a love read, because it seems to me that everyone wants to know about what's going on in love. And so therefore there will be more love reads, and now and then I'll give you a read that is all about some advices regarding career and what outfit to wear when you're going to a wedding. Just kidding, of course. Now, but yeah, we're going to have less of the everything else, and there will be more focus on love. If I see that this is the most funky shit you can think about, then let me leave it like that, okay? And of course, like I said, once in a while I will also open up for all the other kinds of read. We do have one specific session where I've started to do live reads, and another section where we will have reads which are connected to, yeah, you heard me, out of space. We're going out of space. So let's see what is up with you. El Señor Risetros. Okay. So we have a highly aggressive, oh, this is dark, highly aggressive, what should I call him? A knight, yeah. And he's holding a cross. So these vampires, they are not afraid of crosses. They could be in anti-alliance towards the vampires. Maybe they hate the vampires, who knows? But someone is coming in, basically. They're coming in very fast. They remind me a little bit about the Sagittarian energy with all the fire and how they are coming in, the rhythm, etc. And we have a prince here. The Prince of Cross. So clearly, okay, clearly none of them are very human-like. So there could perhaps be 4 different clans, like in regular tarot. We will find out. So Virgo, you might have 2 really hot goths on your bum. Do you want the prince or do you want the knight? And yeah, it seems to me what is kind of standing a little bit in your path is to perhaps you are looking for someone who is more down to earth like yourself, with the cranius here. Oh God, they look so scary and so beautiful at the same time. But yeah, it might be needed. So it's this energy of something needs to hurry up. It's like this person here is waiting for the 2 others to get done with whatever needs to be done. You have the Wheel of Fortune in your far past. We are going back all the way to childhood here. And you didn't have a happy bring up, I see. So it wasn't very stable either. 4 of what we would call coins. So there was no stability in your childhood. I'm not going to read as if you are an actual vampire. It's just, well, they're pretty, aren't they? So your childhood, it wasn't very happy from what I see here, Virgo. Perhaps some of you are specifically in love with roses. I see many roses here I find extraordinarily beautiful. And I remember that I was one of those types who always came late for school because I thought I looked at the roses around me and I smelled the air and I said to my friend, oh my God, I'm so happy. My life is so wonderful. Wow, life is really so beautiful, you know. There was another story also to that, but oh, I was so happy with my life. And she said, I'm so pissed off at listening to how happy you are with your life. Ironically, she was the one who, you know, had more stability in her life, I think. I don't know. I don't know really. But she was the one who did the homework and I don't know. Anyway, let's move on here. Ace of Cetros. Beautiful colors, by the way. Beautiful colors. So I can't make up my mind. Is it about logic or is it about passion, the Cetros? Because I don't have the book with me. But when you see these flowers and they're all red, I'm thinking this is equal to a 1. There is no other way. So this is Sagittarius and this is, you know, could also be Sagittarius energies. There are for sure a lot of passion among vampires. It's a beautiful card. Very beautiful card. You know, if you can bring you closer, so you can see them more properly. So what is crowning the energy here is that 2 humans, at least they look like humans, they are in love. And apparently that is creating a scandal. They have to keep this a secret. This love. And you see the drink he have there, the chalice on the side, or she. One of them is about to turn the other one around. Possibly. But what we can say is that they are both turned on. Oh my God, I'm so fucking hilarious. I can't believe myself. Okay, so, but we know that there is a lot of passion here. And we know that there are at least 1, 2 of them who are not happy. They know about the passion. They can sniff people's blood. And there is one prince in the middle here who perhaps was already promised to, you know, someone's running off with his bride. And he's like, what the fuck? Who knows? So your strength here. Interesting. This is your strength. She's signed up for a ritual. I have a feeling it's a blood ritual. The moon is blood. Everything is red, dark, get kind of the feeling of Elizabeth Bathory. Her name was Elizabeth Bathory, to be frank with you. No, so there's a lot of crosses here. Crosses, Ethros, 4 of desires. She's doing some kind of rituals, and because some of this really seriously have no literal, doesn't have a lot of making a lot of sense to me. We're going to check upon what is this woman up to and what the fuck is she doing. Okay, so there's something about Ace of Coins here. Some of you. There could be an offer in your life that never came. And because of that offer, if she's a princess, maybe some of you have agreed to an engagement with someone who is more well off, but you don't love them. That's a possible one. So here we have 7 of Swords in reversed. This guy, he is someone who likes to follow the rules. Now let's check this couple here. What are they up to? Are they humans sneaking around in a vampire garden? Ah, okay. So one of them belongs to the royalty. So who she is versus who she is, it could be the same woman. What we do know here is that we have a strong Scorpio vibe here. Someone are very happy with who they are. And we also have Queen of Swords on the side. So I almost get the feeling of this movie called Underworld. I don't know if you remember that movie, if you're that old. You have to be. The movie is, let me guess, 2005 something. Okay, so possible outcome here is a betrayal. I'm still waiting for my fucking pizza and it's not coming, so what I'm going to have to do is that I'm going to yeah, so by the way, this read is not for your children. This is 18, this is adult stuff, okay? And boobs are all covered up, so I'm following the rules. Despite the violence, incredibly enough. So yeah, this will end up in some kind of a betrayal. Whoever you are who involved yourself into this interesting family, it will end in one betrayal. This woman is haunted or hunted by someone else. Outside, we have a soulmate who is looking in. And she looks like a normal human, but it's like she's been pushed out in the cold. A soulmate, and I am not, you know, it could be by this prince. I choose this woman, you know, this is a really interesting love drama, but there is a soulmate here, 6 of Cups, being pushed out. Of perhaps it's for the best for her sake. Some of you now are in a position where you need to fight for your position. You need to fight with logic and strength all together. Okay, dos de cetros, 2 of spear. So you might have to fight for that position, male or female. We have 9 of what I'd call coins. So some of you will struggle with gaining your independence here from this situation. There are so many promises. I mean, it's like a royal vampiric wedding kind of thing. It's funny. Maybe this is real in one kind of universe. So we have 5 of Cups. We have grief. We have 3 of Cups. Someone having fun on someone else's behalf and their grief. She's standing outside, just looking in. We have King of Cups, more Scorpio energy. Someone who wants to take revenge, basically. And if we dare, let us look at 4 possible outcomes. They might as well be vampiric since we got that far. One card fell to the floor and wants to tell you you need to make a sacrifice. Let's hope it's not your head. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the cards suggest you to do a little yoga. Some of you might have a little bit stiff back. So this is 7 of swords. Someone here are sneaky. You can't trust them, basically. They're lying thieves, bitches and hoes. 4 of swords suggests Libra. It's a very interesting card because it's magically it's Jupiter here, and I need to have that card verified because, as you can see here, it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's like the entire book. I should have brought the book, and so I just read the entire read from the book. So 4 of Swords is usually a mental kind of peace. You need a mental kind of peace. Let's see what this whole card can also mean. Yeah, someone is not participating in whatever celebration that is taking place. And what do you know? In this orgy, we have the devil as well. This is, if you're a member of some kind of satanic cult, I suppose this would be the perfect read. And in the end of the read, you have the King of Kings. Creepy motherfucker. The Emperor. The Emperor, the Devil. So this read is for those of you who might be in a situation where, because, you know, satanic rituals, they are very, very real. Secret societies, they are very, very real. Now, vampires, I don't know. I know psychic vampires exist very much. We sometimes are a psychic vampire ourselves. So this will be your read. If the Emperor is the one you seek, the Emperor is very much the one you will get. And he ain't looking that bad, is he? Thank you, Virgo. Hope you had a creepy time. I love you so much, and I catch you on the flip side. Next time, I promise you more flowers, if I remember.